It's fair to say there's only one thing more intimidating than jumping out of a plane, and that is the rate of tax in California. So I went on over to see what all the fuss was about, but before I did, I spent a couple of weeks in northern Queensland working my way up the coast, training in some fantastic environments, meeting some new people, working as I went, seeing what crocodiles get up to at the weekend, and jumping out of planes. Then a day on the Gold Coast with James Newbury with more content to follow, before heading over to California for a couple of days with Mark Bell and the podcast, before hitting LA.
Good morning. Just gone 5 a.m. and I fear already that jet lag might be the real winner of today, but I'm about to get ready to head for a run along the coastline, and then you can join me for the rest of the day as I kick about Los Angeles. Hoping that this gets a certain few things moving, shall we say, before I leave for my run. Oh, time to go.
Okay, so jumped in with the boys for a marathon prep training session. They've got 11.5 miles, 4 miles at 8:30-minute mile pace, 4 miles at 7:45-minute mile pace, and then the rest at 8:30. So I'm going to jump in. It is 4 degrees Celsius, so I feel very much at home. We are just at Venice Beach at the moment, which is actually not somewhere I've ever been. So heading up towards Gold's Gym, off this way, north, where I'll be training tonight. So come along for the ride.
We never give up. To fight is a must. We going in, we bringing the fire, we about to combust. We fanning the flame.
So just bumped it up from 8:30 to 7:45. And given that my sub-threshold and threshold capacity is a little bit untrained at the moment, and I'm jet lagged AF, we'll see how this goes.
We bringing the pain. The fire is lit, you can't put it out, you cannot contain. Sound the alarm, it's not a drill, everybody be warned. We burning it down and build it back up, it's time to reform. We're ready and willing to do what we gotta do, you cannot stop it. We put in the time, we've been on our grind, nobody can top it. Our time to rise.
Get a bunch of lads together, and of course we're going to open up legs to finish. Nice day, in fact. This cool temperature stayed, but the sun came out, so good morning to open up legs. Fuck, this is one of those right-hand turn things. I'm not sure if I can go. Okay, there's no one behind me. It's so surreal to me that you can turn right when there's other traffic flowing. I don't know, it just feels dangerous. I feel very British right now. Oh, and now there's pedestrians going. I can't keep up. I can't keep up. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, job done. Data on the screen for you just here. 11.5 miles in about an hour and a half, 8 of 1 minute per mile pace, I believe, along Venice Beach, out and back. Beautiful, beautiful place to run. Started off pretty chilly and gloomy, but became a really beautiful morning, and I felt right at home with these slightly more favourable temperatures, shall we say. I am reminded when running with people and having great conversations as we go, how much value there is in the social aspect of fitness and training, which is, to be honest, something I've neglected a little bit in 2022 and for the past couple of years. And I had a really good time running on the Gold Coast with James Newbury and the gang. Bit of footage for you just here from that. whole load of content with him going live very soon. And yeah, running with some really interesting guys. No EL from before, but met Cole and Nev for the first time there, and it was really, really good to just, yeah, spend some time chatting with some new people in a new place, new things to look at, new things to be aware of, new people to have conversations with, and that's really valuable and enjoyable. So I'm saying this so you all hold me accountable to be more sociable with my training in 2023, because there is a huge amount of value in the community side of things. Anyway, I am heading back to downtown where I'm staying at the moment, which is about 20 minutes away at this point, where I'm going to settle into getting some more food. I am going to get on with some work, and I will map out the rest of the day once I am back. But other than that, I'm going to keep panicking my way around, driving a car with the steering wheel on the left-hand side, shitting myself every time I get to the right-hand turn potential with people behind me, and making sure that I don't get sidelined at a four-way intersection, as I have seen lots of Instagram reels and TikToks demonstrating. Okay, goodbye. Hello, me again. Just remembered that I have a way to spice up my trip back to the hotel rather significantly, which I will find a spot to pull into and execute shortly. Okay, for the life of me, I cannot figure out how to get the roof down. This could be a job for the manual. Okay, I think I have it. Wait, yeah. Here we go. That's just changed the windows, that doesn't seem right. Okay, nothing else is happening. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's immediately cold. That is immediately cold. But nonetheless, I'm going to blare Metallica and drive back with the top down. Is that it? Is that it? That might be it. Okay, I'm good to go. I was told on that run there as well that LA doesn't wake up until 11 AM on Sundays. So the traffic right now isn't as bad as I would have expected it to be, given that all you hear about LA traffic is gridlock. Alright, I will see you back at the hotel.
And we are back, and I very quickly felt rather foolish and obnoxious for having the roof down, as once I was on the freeway, highway, whatever you call them over here, I felt very cold, very exposed, and a little bit embarrassed at the fact that I was the one with the roof down, as I felt people were judging me for doing so in such weather. But nonetheless, I am a Brit abroad, which means I'm going to order full English breakfasts, I'm going to complain that Carling isn't on tap, and I'm going to put the roof down whenever there is a glimpse of sunlight, and I'm going to get sunburnt as I did in Australia. So it's currently 10:44 in the morning, and I'm reviewing final bits from this massive project right here, which went live recently. If you haven't yet seen it, please do. Loads of investment, time, effort went into that as a project, and we're very, very proud of what we've accomplished with it. So please do check it out, as it was a monster shift on my feet and a monster edit. So just come watch it, will you? Yeah? All right. Thanks. Cool. Nice one. Cheers. Appreciate it. I'm going to just make sure that that's all launched okay in 15 minutes time, and it's live. And I'm strangely nervous / excited, because there's just so much work that's gone into that for myself and the wider team, and now it's out there in the world. So I'm going to sit on my phone and push it across socials, etc., the usual stuff there. Then I'm going to head upstairs, get some food, and settle into some programming, some email comms, some WhatsApp catch-up, some bigger picture thinking and proposals around some corporate speaking engagements, workshops and things happening over the next couple of months, and just enjoy working in a new setting, essentially. I'm a little bit behind where I wanted to be in terms of workflow at this point in my travels, as the Wi-Fi in northern Queensland was exceptionally unreliable. The most I had was 3 megabytes per second, which is a very first world problem to complain about, I acknowledge, but it did make balancing workflow and the regular cadence of stuff with enjoying being in a new and exciting place quite difficult. So it just means a little bit of catch up today. But apparently people in Australia knew that. They knew that the Wi-Fi in northern Queensland was pretty useless, but nobody chose to tell me. So thanks guys.
Cheers. Okay, I'm gonna head upstairs. And we are back. It is basically bang on 6 p.m. Got a really good shift done upstairs. Not actually allowed to take any photos in the common areas, but I snuck these to just give you a bit of a flavour for what everything was looking like. There was a massive food spread on called The Feast, which was phenomenal. I had 3 plates of food and I'm still very, very full several hours later and got through a decent amount of work. So I feel much more confident about the pressure of having fallen a little bit behind as a result of subpar Wi-Fi the past couple of weeks. But nonetheless, I can relax a little bit now. I'm going to get some fluids on board and I'm going to head back into the car to go back to Venice to hit up the Mecca. So I think it's probably just as well that I see you there.
And plot twist, the most visually recognisable gym on the planet does not allow filming. And whilst the guy at the front desk was very, very hospitable and understood the fact that I'd come to film here, he said he wouldn't get in my way, which is very kind of him as long as there was nobody in the background. And I was respectful, which I of course plan to be. But the stares and general vibe I got from walking in with the Sony camera sort of sent the message that, you know what, let's just enjoy this, get some visuals on the phone to show you and voice this over for the video. Did I feel like Arnold? Yes. Did I look like Arnold? Unfortunately, no.
Back at the hotel room where the lighting is abysmal. With that in mind, I'm gonna shower, head upstairs for a couple of drinks as it's a lovely setting to do so. And then I'm gonna debrief in the morning as there'll be better lighting and it won't all be dark and dingy like it is now. So see you then. Good morning and happy Monday. I have just finished a lower body session downstairs. Same rules apply, couldn't really film anything directly, but here is a bit of a visual flavour of what the environment looked like that I annihilated my legs within. Anyway, I woke up feeling a little bit groggy this morning on account of the couple of drinks that I referenced having last night, as is reflected in my Whoop data just here. Not great, not awful, but means that I probably won't have any beverages tonight. I'll make sure to get to bed early enough, and I will continue to make more informed decisions on my lifestyle and recovery as you can do so with Whoop. If you're interested in getting your first month free, then head to the link in the description down below where you can do so. And if you're interested in understanding my relationship with Whoop, how I make use of it, how I use it to make more informed lifestyle decisions, then you can find an overview of those things with the video that's up on the screen somewhere for you just now. Anyway, I'm gonna head upstairs for a coffee, some breakfast, and get a couple of hours of work done. I am then gonna spend half an hour or so on the rooftop pool. Weather doesn't really justify it, but I'm a Brit abroad, which means that if there's a pool on the roof, I'm gonna get in it. I'm then gonna drive into more central LA to spend 6 or 7 hours working at a WeWork, then grab dinner somewhere and then get back here. So that's what today looks like, but this video was about yesterday, so let's circle back to that. Positive day, really enjoyed it. Very, very productive Sunday, although I was kind of just operating as a day that I had access to good Wi-Fi and could get a lot of work done, so that's what it became. I really enjoyed being in a new place, new setting, meeting new people, having great conversations, running in a new environment. All of these things are very invigorating and rewarding. So if you've enjoyed the video at this stage, please do drop it a like, please do comment down below, and please do make sure that you have subscribed. It really does help the channel out and I massively appreciate it. But that is what a day in my life in LA has looked like. 2 training sessions, good amount of work, good amount of catch up from having shoddy Wi-Fi in northern Queensland. Still bitter about that. But I'm gonna head upstairs, refuel after a big lower body session, and I will see you next time.